I think it starts with the mindset of, wait a second, I've, too many things in my life have felt like are falling on my lap, and I'm just accepting the scraps of life, so to say. I'm accepting a job because it pays the bills. And just staying there, not moving on from that, even when I ask for more in that job and there's rejection for that. And there's like, and you know you're capable. Like for me, I knew I was capable of more. And it was like, no, we're going to hire someone on top of you. You're just going to keep doing that job. That's one thing. Another one was, wait a second, I have eventually produced a great career. I have produced many aspects of my life that you would consider successful, yet something was wrong always in the relationship side, in the love life and family. What's going on there? And I discovered the fact that I was tired of just being submissive to, okay, so this is just what it is. No. It became now, there was this anger of, I have got to take control of my life. I know I'm capable. And I've accomplished some incredible things in my career. So there has to be a way to transition that into my other aspects. So taking control means I got to skill up. Then I got to find out what the secret is. I got to find out what's the code, how to crack this formula, whatever it is. And that's when I started searching for the truth and clarity and just letting go of the BS, letting go of the addictions, letting go of all the things that weren't really fulfilling me. And taking responsibility started happening because I just couldn't go back to living a life where I knew I was operating at 60%.
Why did you think I have the answer versus everyone else? Because you've been through countless programs, big name, I'll let you decide if you want to share their names or not, but you've been through all the names we know. Why did you decide that what I talk about was different, was the solution? I'll let you I don't want to put words in your mouth. But yeah, why did you gravitate towards, my book, the university, and all the things I promote and I advocate of? Wait a minute, there's a gap in that process, and this is it. Why did that reach you and you go, no, this is what I have to do?
I have multiple perspectives about that. And one is the one that I had when I first interacted with your insights. And that was, this feels heavy, draining. It felt like negative. And I was like, why is that? I did ask the question, why is that? Because there was a part of me that went, I should just be able to take anything and just let it be, or not feel anything, right? If it's all good, why is it causing that? So that was my first reaction. Now looking back, going through a transformation, what I can see is that it was, first of all, your relatability to your story, the fact that you've shared some stories in regards to your childhood, your mother, your family, that were allowing me to discover, wait a second, like, it wasn't all peaches, cream, butterflies, and rainbows when I was a kid. There was some heavy stuff going on back there. And it started pointing at those events in a way where I could start seeing them through the lens of an adult rather than from that lens of a child that I had back then. Because back then I could not understand a lot of that. And you just kind of pretend to forget, I guess. And you then looking back as an adult, you're looking at it and analyzing and going, you separate, right? You separate yourself from, that was my mom and my dad. Like you almost look at it like, okay, and another adult acts that way. Is that right or wrong? At least for what was going on. And not to say that I was starting to notice, to blame or anything like that, but more like to understand, okay, is that what's fueling my decision on this thing today? is that what is creating this association of a feeling? And then all of a sudden I can let a feeling take over my, basically my actions, my decisions, my consciousness when I'm about to make a business decision, a romantic decision, any important decision, or any type of interaction, right? Where it could have a side effect.
So are you saying that because no one else in the industry ties in, that our feelings influence our business decision, relationship decisions, family decisions? They all make it thought-based. They go, oh, don't even worry about it. None of that matters. You started to notice, wait a minute, actually, that's right. That feeling is driving everything. Is that what you're saying?
You're pointing out exactly at what it is, which is the realization that the feeling first can give you the clue as to what is the thought that links back to when, the image, and then what is the action that's coming from it now. And what are the actions that maybe you could have done in the past?
Takes all the confusion away.